Hello YouTube, Stu Trucker here. Welcome to Sunday, the 2nd of December. Yay! Yeah, so it's a bit dark out there. It's like, what, 6 in the morning. We started at 4:50 also this morning. I'm going to start 5 minutes before, but I was planning to just neck the volley by 5 minutes just to make sure 100% I'm done over 9 hours. Today we're going to go up, stop in a minute for some fuel, and then get up to the usual customer to collect. Oops. Sorry. Yes, I know, but I am sorry. Yeah. Bit of an awful morning again. We just go through these nasty spots of rain, and then suddenly it'll stop and it'll start again, and at least I had a solid night's sleep last night, more or less. Well, I woke up this morning, I thought there was something funny going on, but it was actually my chair going down just the air settling in the tanks and that. At first I thought, something messing around with my steering or something like that, or, you know, something funny going on. Lucky I was getting up at the time, so I'll look at to get the windows on to wake up. Once I put 1 and 2 together, it's like, oh yeah, panic over.
After a quarter of a mile, cross the roundabout, second exit, A361.
So I said the plan is to grab some fuel, get the customer a load, and then got to go over to Devizes to a farm around there. To tip, I think do much the same all day.
Cross the roundabout, second exit.
So I think today's filming plan is I'll do this room as it says is the intro to the day. I'm also thinking about doing some cab living videos as well. Which I suppose would come in handy. And some people might find interesting or fascinating, or who knows, comment down below if you think it might be a good idea. The thing is, when you're in the job, you know, you take a lot as, you know, oh, no one might want to see that, you know, and actually somebody who has interest in it or new to the industry may, or even a current, you know, on schooler, or may want to see what other drivers are up to. Who knows? Hopefully the angle's okay on the camera.
After a quarter of a mile, go left on the roundabout, first exit, A361, Marston Road.
Oh, our first, believe it or not, the first car since Andover that's been behind us. And we're now just outside Frome, I think it is. Or Wadstock, whatever.
Go left on the roundabout, first exit.
Yeah, so I film up to the petrol station, and I might do some time lapses or something, or just do a snippet day that you have me talking now and you hop to me a bit later. Now have a discussion about something. Just I thought I'd do a intro to the day, so that isn't the thing, you know. So today, last video I was done about, you know, probably in the far future, not ultra far future, but you know, talk about 2, 3, maybe 4 plus years, maybe longer than that. It's to maybe look at opening up my own company and going in as own operator. But you know, the reason why it's 50-50 because it's not a very easy thing to do. I swear he's got his blinders on. Yeah, he has. Yeah, he's got his blinders on. I think he's pulled over.
Second exit,
On the side of the road. No, he's smoking down, but I don't see why you would sit with your full beams on unless he forgot you had them on and he's hopped down and blew those. Who knows? Who knows what's gone on there?
Cross the roundabout, second exit, A361, Holwell Hill.
Let's turn those off. I've no idea what that truck is up to right there. Leaving the small beams on, but never mind, it is what it is. Not everybody's clued up. And all the foreign XPO drivers parked up. Not to say anything funny, but you know, just saying. So yeah, so I'll go and grab some fuel because we're on half a tank. I could leave it for a bit longer, but I thought I might as well grab fuel where I can. You know, I'm pretty certain to be going past this way. Well, I'll get it done now while it's quiet. Actually, the other thing, this morning I got up as I popped up at that new services at Andover. It's alright actually, you know. It's not too bad. The toilet's a bit typical Euro garages, one toilet, and it's always broken, so you have to go and use the disabled ladies, or you know, so on and so forth. You know, they all seem to have issues with the toilets. The Euro garages, e.g., they tend to be just ultra small all the time. There's like only one toilet in there, maybe a couple urinals, and that's it. If you're lucky. Obviously talking as a man, you know, I don't know what the ladies is like. I don't go into the ladies, but you know, it seems to be a typical trait of the Euro garages. Certainly the ones that have been built, or the smaller ones that they're built by themselves. There's the odd one that does has okay, you know, facilities. I'm not saying they're bad places, it's just a thing I noted. And also the other thing is that the coffee machine wasn't active this morning. Even though that the main shop was open, the coffee machine in there, nope, in service mode. I think it was broken or something. So I had to grab myself a chilled frappuccino thing, which actually is quite nice. What did I pick up? I had an Arctic coffee latte. There is other lattes available. I'll just show you. There you go, if it's in view. Let's see if I can spin you around. Hello, if you can see me. So yeah, so it's not 100% level, just the mount area how it's done. So the plan is, let's make sure it doesn't turn you off. Let's turn my lids off. Get the fuel card. I won't show you that because that's, you know, like a credit card effectively. Yeah. So everything's all good. See, my new shirt. There you go, my name on it. Yeah, so good average morning getting up. I could have made a coffee, but I did sleep in this morning, but I sort of woke up and looked at the clock and saying I missed my pre-alarms. I was like, oh, I have to get up now. You know, Scott done the thing, you know, don't had to try to go get a coffee in the place, not working, so I had to improvise. So yeah, so the plan is sometime this morning is to make myself a coffee, because even with that in me, it'll only do for so long and I would need something. I've had my breakfast sort of drink thing, as I had those Actimel things. I know, yes, it's not really breakfast, it's there to help your cholesterol and all that, but you know, I like having those in the morning. Plus it's quick and easy. Yeah, so it's a little bit messy now, I don't think you can see it, but you know, it's just paperwork everywhere. So I was like, this one I'll have to go on the way. Not in the mood. Yeah, so I'll get on do this. I'll speak to you soon. I'll see if I do a time lapse or not. I have to check what a memory you have left. Over and out. Hello YouTube. Oh, there's a car, its lights on. Never mind. A bit late on today, we just loaded to go to Devizes at the moment. Our current ETA is 9:55 to get there. It's at the moment 8:30, around that period of time. Hopefully you can see a little bit more, you know it's really foggy out there. That's why I commented, oh there's a car without its lights on. Which is a bit stupid, but oh well. Because I had a car the other day that I completely missed. Luckily he saw that as I pulled out from the junction, because I didn't see him at all. He was in a dark silver car, really foggy day. I checked both ways, all clear. I actually checked that 3 times, so I know it's a dodgy junction. It's at the crossways back there actually that happened, and you know, it was lucky, but at the same time it was like, really, you know, it's not, well, it's my fault I missed you, but at the same time you didn't help me on seeing you, you know. It's really foggy, you didn't have your lights on, and you're in probably one of the worst coloured cars to be in a real foggy situation. Because believe it or not, colours of cars also aids in if you are spotted or not, or how easily you'll be spotted. I know I'll probably take people to suck eggs there, but you know, it is frustrating sometimes. Like, I know, yes, I'm not criticising. If you like to have a silver car, have a silver car. You know, I've owned silver cars before. You know, but you know, at least be aware of what some of the weaknesses of that colour are on the road. It doesn't really matter what colour car you're driving. At least that cyclist is pretty high-vis stuff. I would actually say he should have a light on as well, but never mind, because there was never a cyclist before who had his lights on, but he wasn't very visible at the same time. weight now as well, so literally 44 ton. So take it easy. Some interesting weather to look at as well. I'll probably only film till where I got to before, give or take, because I've only got like an hour and 50 left on the memory. I need to transfer everything then. I should have got a slightly bigger memory card, so even though 128 it still does well. And hopefully I haven't messed up with the aspect ratio this week. I think it's because I filmed in narrow mode by mistake on the video last week. You know, I don't have a movie today. I'll move to a different location either today or tomorrow. You know, tomorrow's my end of week. Lucky we got to that customer in time because the tanks are almost full, which is a change as of late. So there's still no full load and there's some left. So I assume we'll be going back, which will probably be the case. At least we ain't got too far to go. Still a reasonable drive, but nothing too insane. So second windows is getting a bit stuffy now. I had to keep temperature up, so I'm finding that the windshield is starting to fog up a wee bit. Which, as you probably well know by now, is one of my pet hates. Winds me up. Not just the fact that it starts impeding on my vision, but the fact I just don't like the windshield fogging up at all.
At the end of the road, turn right, don't cross bottom.
So today's going to be a bit of average day today, so that's why I'm doing a bit of a snippety video clip thing today to sort of give you sort of gist of, you know, a lot of the work is sort of back and forth, not between the same places necessarily, but collecting from the same place most of the time on the weekend. Come on, slow down the speed up. Come on. Nice, turn left. Yep. No one likes to let truckers out, even though if they were turning at the next junction. I know it's their right away, so you know, I'm not fully criticising. It's just, yeah, it's the same as a person who goes for a dangerous overtake, then suddenly he turns off or holds you up to turn off. You're like, why did you do that for? You could have just sat behind for a few seconds and made you turn without hindering no one. Well, I suppose everybody's in a rush these days because can't leave a second. Anyway, so I had a bit of coffee back there while ladies moving stuff through. Which were doing well. Still got some bit left as well. Which I have to stop off at the services on the way, but I might do on the way back. Yeah, I might do on the way back. I might go directly to the customer, more or less. Get this tipped, and on the way back, stop off the go the service way. It does add a few minutes on to travel time, but it's quite a good one. It's not the best one, but you know, as what it has. And actually, I might jump in to go and have a shower as well. So I do have a shower in there. That's free of charge. It seems to be okay-ish.
A361.
That's when it's open though. That part of it. Otherwise, it's portaloos. It's a bizarre services. It's one of those new Euro garages, as I was sort of discussing earlier. They can be funny places. Euro garages, I find,
Turn
in
left.
terms of certain facilities not being open, or you know, maintenance, etc., etc. Somebody's had a bit of a smash up. That looks like a nasty one. So Volvo saved his life, hopefully. Hopefully no one was hurt. I do like Volvos, believe it or not. I know, yes, it's not a fashionable thing.
Follow A361 for 5 miles.
I mean, I own a Volvo car, so it's got to say something there. Very exciting person. Yeah, I like other cars. Now, I'd love to have really like a Jag or a, you know, Aston Martin, but it's affording it. I permit maybe a Jag at a stretch I could probably, but you know, a Volvo does everything. It ticks all the boxes. It's a workhorse. And that's what I like about it. It does the job and does it well. Plus also my Volvo is a little bit of a beast as well. It's the D5 version. Because I'm a bit of a diesel fan. I know, it's not that good for the environment, but hey, I'm a petrol head as much as I'm a diesel head. And also I like my Volvo trucks as well, as much as the Scanias, you know. Basically Scania and Volvo are my top trucks. Because I do like the new FHs, and even the old FH I do like. I like it. It's a bit like the Scania, the old FH. It's pretty cool in the terms that it's kind of retro, and it feels proper retro, almost. I mean, yes, sitting in a Scania, you could probably say, oh, this looks kind of retro, yeah, but I mean in a good way. It's also kind of modern as well. It has all the technology behind it. And open bit, yes, Volvos can have some issues with the fault codes come up, but normally it's nothing that hinders your day, or normally. Not as much as the Renaults, but no means the imagination. You know, I do like the new Renaults though, the new T Rangers. They are quite nice. For what they are, you know. I don't take that the wrong way, they're good trucks though. I'm not a fan of the premium though. I've driven the premium quite a bit and it's not the worst truck I've ever driven, but I had tramped in the premium in the last company, but yeah. As I sort of said to myself, not forever. I can't be in the premium tramping forever. Luckily, when I was tramping with them, it wasn't like this, as it's all week, you know, it's every so often I have to tramp. So it wasn't too bad as well in that I might be only one, maybe 2 nights a week, you know, at most, with that company. I'll be out. But for full-time tramping, I much prefer having a truck like this that, you know, you got not necessarily all the facilities, but you got all the space to live in, your place to store your stuff. It feels comfortable, you don't have a massive hump in the engine like you have in the premium. Not that it was a major issue, it's just nice. I don't mind the slight hump that you have in the RR range, but which I kind of like the slight hump in a way, because it sort of controls some of the dust in certain areas and it's easier to clean out in some areas. But yeah, open bit, it does make issues, but it's not a big deal at all. And also the seat, well, I mean the seat in this is really comfortable, so I can't really complain about this. I know some people don't like the Scania seating for some reason, maybe I'm the bizarre one who likes it, you know, but equally I do love the Volvo seat as well. That is, wow, especially when you get the proper one. And even in the FMs they're quite comfortable as well, I found, because while I was driving from Malcolm's, that's what a lot of at the yard that I was based out, most of, certainly the day work that I was doing, drivers would use, did have one FM, one of the old FMs, which are, you know, was actually my favourite, to be honest. And we had a load of new FMs, which were nice trucks. You know, the technology was quite cool, and you know, they were comfortable. We had no qualms at all with them. I mean, you could probably find nitpicky things with them, I admit. You know, you could probably, if you were going into it to drill holes in it, you probably could find holes to drill in. But the FM was like, yeah, different world altogether. Open bit, I think Volvo cabs are slightly smaller. Not by a huge amount, but I think they are slightly small, but they do use the space very well, though, I find. Not saying Scania doesn't, but they can sort of get away with the odd area not being so efficient, you know, because the cabs are that much bigger, you know. Not by a titanic amount, but, you know, if you went side by side, you would realise, going, not too sure about the new ones, if they've made it slightly bigger or not. So have to check that out. There's a new FM or FH even. I think I've driven maybe once, maybe twice. Actually, no, I've only driven the older ones. But they're pretty much, in terms of driving style, I was all over when I've looked at the cab of them.
After half a mile, cross the
they are very much like the FMs in terms of dash layout and
Marston Road.
all sorts. Let's turn my fog lights off so you can't on anymore. Yeah, so you know my favourite trucks, you know, and I've probably said this in the past, you know. But just in case you hadn't heard that before, or before I say it again, yeah, it's something to talk about. And, you know, tell me down below in your comments, do you have a favourite truck or trucks or companies or company? You know, it doesn't have to be wrong. I think all companies are good. Yeah, DAFs, I do like DAFs to a degree. What I've heard about the new gearbox are a bit better, you know. They are what they are, you know. Mercedes, I'll admit, Mercedes I'm not a big fan of. And that's just because of some logical stuff in there, like where they locate the radio most of the time, even in the big one, in the Actros, where it is. And the gearbox that just can't make its mind up. You know, it sort of has to have like a EU debate. You might find in the EU Parliament. You can almost hear it think about what gear it wants to go in. You know, hang a debate about it and going, are you sure? Are you really sure you want to go into that gear? Yeah. Oh, no, maybe that one. Oh, no. Oh, maybe this one. Or should we stay in neutral? Or, okay, let's go for that one. Let's go. Like, really? We could have gone by now. I've heard somebody saying that the new DAF gearbox is way better than the Volvo and the Scania one, automatic. I mean, it's better than the iShift. It's got to be something special. I mean, I don't know how much you can really improve the iShift. The iShift to me seems to be quite snappy, you know, and it just makes the decision and it goes for it. It's like, gear up, I need to go down gear, done, you know. And how it seems to do it, it doesn't, most of the time you will not notice it unless you're really listening out for it or trying to spot it. It can be that smooth that you're like, you can even if it ever does change a gear and the roundabout, I've never really noticed it, or it's never impeded me.
After a quarter of a mile, go right on the roundabout, second exit, A361.
But that's just my personal opinion. Other people might have different opinions. And, you know, I think, you know, I'm not saying, you know, if you drive a premium, you're a bad driver. No, it's, you know, you're driving what you drive. You know, it's what your company can provide you. You know, and at the end of the day, they've got to do a job. It's transport loads between A and B. On time, every time. Sort of. Traffic dependent and regulation dependent. There's a lot of Morrison trucks out this morning. I suppose the stores all stocked up for Christmas. You're getting extra by more deliveries in over this period of time to meet demand and all that, and to meet all the promotions as well. Expensive time of year.
Quarter of a mile, cross the roundabout, second exit, A361.
Lucky I get paid in a few weeks' time anyway, so not a drama. It's a week before Christmas,
Cross the roundabout,
as well,
second exit.
which is cool. So our plan is I'm going up north this weekend on after work tomorrow, depending how I feel. Or worst case scenario in the morning on Tuesday, early hours. Depending how I feel. I'm actually half tempted to get home, sleep in a bit and just drive in really early in the morning. Get there to have a full day. But we'll see. And the weekend after, I'll stay at home for that weekend, sort a few things out. One girl, obviously some videos. I'll probably do some videos as well. I suppose that's what I could do, is get home, obviously tomorrow, do a bit of video editing, chill out, sort my admin out. Get sleep in, get up for 3 o'clock in the morning or so, and then drive in, or drive up north, because it's about a 5-hour journey, which actually might be quite good. It wouldn't mean I'll hit the rush hour up north somewhere, but that's not too bad. I can live with that. Good donkey. Taking a minute ago, you know, seemed like he was in a rush. So so it's not making sure he's going to do anything too silly. So I've had a few cars of late who've decided to overtake. Like there, that car now. That's how, well, maybe a little bit further back, but you know, to the point where they're overtaking behind, pretty much in the danger zone. In the danger zone! Should get that Top Gun song going. In the danger zone. Now, you laugh about it, but you won't believe how reckless and dangerous that is. It's to the point, you know, I one of the times I actually had to not slam on, but not fall off. And the lass who done it sort of just gave me a look as, what are you doing? I'm like, you're the one overtaking with oncoming traffic directly in front of you. I'm not the idiot here, you know, there's not much I could have done except for what I done then, you know. I did actually start slowing down, so I saw her pull out.
After half a mile,
I saw her pull out, so I was like, oh no, here we go.
First exit, A361.
I know a few drivers might try it on. I suppose it's our argument there if you do it, but how I see it is if you try it on, you're probably as bad as the person who you're going to hit. If you try it on, in that scenario, you're probably going to hit them, unless they quickly bail out. The problem is you can't rely on being think fast.
Go left on the roundabout. First exit, A361.
But never mind, I deduct off that. Come on, here we go. Spin you up.
After 600 feet, cross the roundabout.
Petrol station's
Second
not too
exit.
far off done now. New services.
Cross the roundabout. Second exit, A361.
Again, she's not that. I know she let us into that gear today. Thank you very much. It's not as bad as the other day. Yeah, so everything's all good, no major dramas, but as I said lately, it's been seeing a bit more stupid behaviour on the roads, which I have no idea, really. I suppose it's just luck. I've just been unlucky, you know, witnessing it happening in front of me. Luckily nothing's come of them, but, you know,
Go right on the roundabout.
there's been one or two
Second
lately that have
exit,
been really close. I mean, to the
A361.
point, you know, I've had to emergency stop almost. One I did. Luckily for one of them, I was empty, and that was the emergency stop one. You know, if I was loaded 100%,
Go
I would have
right on
gone
the
into it.
roundabout. Second exit.
And there was not much option. As far as basically between the rock and hard places, go into them or go into somebody else innocent. It's like, if it's going to happen, it's going to into the person who's messed up. No offence meant. If I can't swerve it out with no one anywhere, and I'm between either hitting somebody else or you know, don't take the wrong way. If I can avoid it, I will. I'll do everything in my power to, you know, try and kill anybody. But at the same time, if you are between a rock and a hard place, you've got to make a decision, a flash, you know, do I swerve it off the road, you know, if that's option. It's not always option, because sometimes a brick wall there. And you're like,
After half a mile,
I'm guaranteed
cross
to
the
be screwed if I do that.
Second exit,
What are the other
A36.
options, you know? The thing is, when you're fully laden, you know, especially on tanker work, because, you know, 99% of the time, more or less, I'm on the tanker. When I'm loaded, I'm at max gross weight. And it's hard to describe unless you've driven tankers before. But with yes, we have baffles in the tank to
Cross the
help
roundabout.
reduce,
Second exit, A36.
you know, most of the surge, but you still get a surge, and it's still powerful enough to keep your momentum going, even with you heavily braking. So that's why, you know, I use my Taurus brake in combination with the main brakes. You know, and in emergency, I use everything. You know.
After half a mile, go right on the roundabout. Third exit,
That's the boss
A361.
texting us, saying thank you. So I text him how much we left back at the customer. So let you chill out. I'll see you hopefully again a bit later. You know, I would film into devices, but as I got limited amount of memory, I might do a bit more nearer devices, but we'll see.
Go
So,
right on
see
the
you in a bit.
roundabout.
Over
Third
and out.
exit, A.
Hello YouTube. We're just going through devices at the moment. We've made our tip at the farm.
After 300 feet, cross the
Next
roundabout.
mission is to
Second
go
exit.
back to our usual loading customer in the area near Shipton
Cross
Mallet.
the roundabout. Second
Just
exit,
a reference,
A342.
but we're going to go what I call the service route from here, or to the services. So we can,
Go right on the roundabout. Second exit, New Park Street.
just make sure people are not going to be crazy. Not too bad, says it can be absolutely chocker going through the visors. As I said earlier, I need to go and grab a shower. Go and get loaded. So 1 o'clock, 1:30 loaded, then we have to go
After
down to
600
Bournemouth.
feet, go right on the roundabout.
Sort
Second exit,
sort of
A342,
Bournemouth sort of
North Gate
direction
Street.
to near Wimborne.
Go right on the roundabout.
Deliver. So
Second
we'll be quite
exit.
stuck down there tonight, I reckon. Which is not a major drama. Well, isn't a major drama. Not there. It's okay. There's no place to park up around there, but we'll see what we're doing on time and what we can do. Never know. We might be able to make it somewhere else as well, depending on drive time.
After 600 feet, keep left.
But we'll see. We'll see.
Keep left.
Not going to risk it because we're going to pull out a bit wide, and if people don't understand it, they're going to get caught out. I'd say if anything passed us then, they would have had it. So slowly approach, so it allows people by, but keeps our progress. That's everything going through dividers. It's one of those places that, you know, you got lots of parked up cars on the side of the road. You got depending which way you're going as well, plates are a factor in that. No, so if you're going in, it's not too bad. But going out this way, it can be a little bit exciting sometimes. We're empty, so means we can make progress quite smoothly. Still be cautious because it's a bit damp and that. Centre, see, we can't really go to 55 even if we wanted to, legally. So we'll just stick at 50. Here's my driver trainer's truck. New R-lines. By the book.
Turn left.
Keep the locals happy, as I say. No, I'm pretty certain I've been down there before. It's not really bad at all. It might be one of those things that they do not want trucks driving through the village. I think there's something I missed the visual sign once before, so I ended up going down there. I mean, it's not really restricted. It's not in terms of a legality. There's nothing over this rate, or trucks no heavy goods vehicles up here. You know, it just says, you know, if you're going that way, go this way. Which is alright. It doesn't add too much time on at all, really. So it's going to take us 30 minutes to get there, give or take. We have half an hour break there, because we've done half hour there. It's going to take an hour to the customer from there. So it's not too bad. It's about an hour and 45 or so from here to the customer anyway, so actually we're not adding much time on in the long run, and we're gaining a shower. Even though we still have to go back, well, I don't really go back that way precisely on Route 2 with Bourne. It would still mean a slight diversion either way. So did think about go and get loaded, then go and have a shower and that. But it's one evil for the other evil. I say decisions. We got a crazy runner. At least he's running on the right side of the road. Yeah, so delivery went well. All went in one tank. Sometimes you have to put in another tank because you can't fit it in one tank. Because either still loaded in there or whatever. You get the picture. So that was all good. It's a bit of a tight get into that far, well, not get in, but where we have to tip. It involves a bit of either way, no matter what you do, you have to do a lot of manoeuvring to get it in or out. So I've done a bit of noon to get in and out. Shake it all about. What I might do is have a thing is there's this noise coming from the front left. I've checked out the suspension as best as I can. I can't see nothing, or nothing that cries out there's something wrong or abnormal. So what I'll do, I'll get to the services because it's quite level there. I might have another little look at the front left. So I think if it's anything, it's going to be one of the absorbers or shocks. Only does it now and again. It could be alright, it could be all normal, it could be just me being a bit hypersensitive of the truck's behaving normally.
After a quarter of a mile, cross the roundabout, second exit, A365.
Actually, I might phone it in possibly. I'll have a look and make a decision.
Cross the roundabout, second exit.
I'm two minds what to do about it because I can't see anything. She's handling normally. It's not constantly knocking. I saw some when. I think it could be just something knocking about. Right, good. When I measure the service, I'll turn this steering fully out so I can have a good look in. Get the gloves on, actually, see if I can around with bits and bobs, see if
second exit,
it's obvious.
65 Western Way. Cross the roundabout, second exit. Cross the roundabout, first exit, A350.
And yeah, so today's gone pretty well so far. We've got a bit of pressure underneath us because the dispatch said he wants me to get back today to back up to the collection point after making this next delivery. But even if I cut this out, get to the customer, get loaded, get down to the other end, I don't think I'm going to have enough time to get back realistically.
Cross the roundabout, first exit.
It's going to be fine either way, no matter what we do.
After half a mile,
yeah, so
Cross the roundabout.
it's been a rough
Second exit.
judgment over a day's course of driving today, you know, just quick interludes like this, just to go, look, this is the score. And what I do, I'll probably film once we're loaded after Yo Valley, or not Yo Valley, we're going to somewhere else. Or is it? Whatever.
Cross the roundabout. Second exit. A350.
You probably gather
Quarter
it's
way.
that place anyway, in the direction we're going anyway, so common sense, never mind. I'll refrain from calling it out. I know I made a mistake there, I suppose I could cut it out. We'll see if I remember. If I don't, oh well, at least I apologise since I'm not kidding. That is a place, but yeah, not really meant to say. Oh well, it is what it is. It's not like it's a top secret facility. One blue film around it, it's all good. It's interesting how this road's designed though. It looks like it's been planned in the past to make it a dual carriageway.
After half a mile, cross the roundabout.
Or maybe it's a
Second
future
exit. A350.
Or maybe they
Quarter
made
way.
it future-proof. Besides than this bridge. That's why I say money probably whenever they built it. Probably. With my theory.
Cross the roundabout. Second exit. A350. Portal Way.
There you indicate.
Follow A350. Portal Way for 4 miles.
What I gathered, because a phone call cut short, so we're discussing as a dispatch worked out that somebody might not be in tomorrow, so for whatever reason. So I think that's all they're trying to work out, is if I was able to cover something, and as I do not know what the plan was for tomorrow, so or is still for tomorrow, so I'll probably find out once I might give the boss a bell on unloading. So a better signal there as well. For some reason my phone does not like devices. It's at best I get 1, maybe 2 bars if I'm really lucky. And that's even in the town. So I'll probably cut it short in a minute or two. You know, I'll drive to. I'm not going to drive all the way to some record. Still another 20 minutes or so. So yeah, so you got a bit of snippet of the day there. So we made a delivery. And I should be able to make a load and delivery again. And maybe. So I'm quite happy to extend to 15 again today. So we'll see. We'll see where we get to. No pressure. I'm still going to go and get a shower and grab some lunch. I did tell the boss that, I said, look, you know, I'm going to stop and grab a shower if needs to be, but I'll cut it short if I really need to. But he said, no, go and get a shower, there's no dramas. There's There's always a worry when you tell the boss thing like that, you know, they go, oh, don't do that, I want you to be there now, hurry up, Schnell. But I'm going to combine it into a brake, so it shouldn't be much of an issue. So I'll see you in a bit. Hello YouTube again. We are now loaded for our second delivery of the day. Plans changed. We're not going down to Bournemouth sort of way. We are now going to sort of Salisbury sort of direction. We transfer it, as we are yet again, as usual, back to Grace. So this is going to be fun getting out of here. That's what I was on the phone about just then with the boss, because the plan is very fluid at the moment. Trying to work out what I'm doing next and all that. It's alright, it's one of those things, it's one of those days, hard transport, you know, things go wrong and, you know, they have to tick boxes, meet customers, you know, requirements and all that. And if all of a sudden everything hits the fan, as I would say, the plans have to be flexible. So I could be coming back up this way, because the original plan was to go down to London. So there's a few possible things that could happen. But if we're going this way, it might be that I'm going to have to get back up here tonight, which could be a very tight prospect, but doable. As long as I don't get delayed vaguely around 20 minutes or so. Maybe half an hour. We get delayed over that in terms of drive time, I could be knackered. You can tell she's heavy, and yet the car back there wanting to overtake on double white lines up a hill, line summit up ahead. Smart idea. Not. I know they want to get to a place, I need to get to a place, we all need to go to places. You know, things need to get done. This will be quite a brief bit of video. I think I might have used most of my memory up shortly as well, so I'm going to have to transfer that onto the laptop tonight, I think, if I want to film tomorrow. That's one of the reasons why I'm not going to be doing many time lapses today. And what I do, I plug my camera directly into my charger as well, or into a charging thing anyway, so battery power I'm not concerned about, because it's constantly topped up anyway. Yes, I know it's not 100% ideal for it, but it's a replacement battery in there, and I've got spare batteries for it anyway, and yeah, it seems to work well. The cords are on charge, you know. And this one thing I like about this camera, I can plug in an external audio source, plug it into charge at the same time.
Turn left.
I still want one more port left as well. You know, I think that's why I hate micro HDMI anyway, so I won't be wanting to use that while I'm filming anyway as such, not what I do. She is heavy. There's a bit of back shock there from the load. Not a drama, there's no dramas out, just being prepped if it happens.
For 3 miles.
It wasn't the best place for it to happen though, when I was curving around. Back at reduced speed anyway. yeah, so everything's a bit fluid at the moment. We could end up doing anything after this. All I know is I'm delivering this down towards Salisbury area to a farm there, I know, which should be okay. Even though I did deliver there the other day, and that's my only back concern is, will I fit this load in? But a lot of the piggeries are using a lot of stuff at the moment. And it's very hard to tell, so they may have got through what I delivered. Never know. But I say it's all part of transport, this, that, you know, the plan can go from happy days, nice easy one, to, oh, I need to get there and get back. You know, first of all, happy days are going to London. After this, I'll just park down the way from where I deliver, get services, and job will be a good for the day. Nice easy day. But hey, it's extra money. That's the other cool thing. You never do this. So we're going to 15 again. I don't mind doing it anyway. Keeps me busy. I've got some food in my locker thing anyway, so I'm all good. I hadn't had a shower today, which I was wanting to have, but never mind. I can't have a shower while to go park at anyway, because I don't have any of those facilities there. That's if I can get in there anyway, otherwise I'll have to park in the industrial estate. That's if that plan still happens. But if we go into the new plan, we'll have to see if we can beat the cyclist. Pretty certain of that. Not beat, but you know, you can get across before you can get near. One bit of quick advice at a junction like that: if you see a cyclist approaching up on the left, always triple check behind him, because it's so easy to get focused on one vehicle and then miss something behind, you know, or a person, you know, whatever. Seen this bit loads of times. That's my favourite bend. Done. Dusted. That's not Pleasant Bend, that one, just because the camber on it leans outwards. So I do not hit it any faster than 40. It's fine at 40, but I wouldn't risk it anymore. If I film down to the bottom of the road or so, give or take, maybe a little bit more, we'll see. And when you might see me next to me, probably for the outro. So you find out what's happened then.
quarter of a mile, turn right, A37.
Yeah, interesting day so far. I had a short chat about services today a few times. As I could call this video, Get a Grip. Hints relation to
Turn right.
Get a Grip Euro garages. Where they call themselves EG, where they are, you know, the only chain that's called Euro something anyway, their services. Come on. Yes, you want to find the gear in that one, don't you? I think driving a manual sometimes they can find ghost gears and don't want to go into the gear that you want to go into. And sometimes it's because you select a gear a little bit too fast sometimes. Most of it, that could be me. But it happens now and again. Not as bad as I was when I got back into drive manual. Key thing if it happens is stay calm, don't panic. Just reselect the gear or select the gear down below if you slow down a wee bit. Yeah, so if I see me in the look of it once I've done all the deliveries for the outro, I may chat about a few things then maybe. So we'll see how it goes. So I'll see you soon. Hello YouTube! We've just fueled up at Andover and we're set. Change of plan yet again. We're going to London. Yay! Save the sarcasm. So I thought I'd fuel up now. It's on nearly half a tank. I know, yeah, a couple I got away until, but it'll be pulling a bit tight and I want to have as much free time as I can. Yeah, we can go, we can go, we can go, we can go. Charles. Yeah, so everything's a bit hectic at work, so tomorrow's going to be a nightmare day for your last day. But hey, it's what it is. I'm not cheesed off, you know, it has to be done within reason. It's not really the dispatch is full either. I'm not going to go into what's happened and all that, because it's none of my business really. But the plan is we're going to load in London, go up to Andover here, tip here in Andover, go up to Stonehouse sort of way, load. Then we'll be going over north of Oxford to tip. Then hopefully back here to park up. So you guys, so you're probably seeing why I'm having to get all the way down to go try and park on that big lay-by on the M3 that I've been told about by a dispatcher just before one of our other customers on the M3 in London. So I'm hoping I can get in there. Otherwise, if I can't, I'm going to be a bit foobarred. Have enough drive time maybe to bail and go elsewhere if need to be, but it'll probably result in us either having to pay to park at our services or who knows what. Now we can't park at the customer we're going to collect from in London because the yard's too tight. So I'm not even going to try. So I know what the answer will be, 100%. I suppose all the other options are go to the other customer, but I don't see him allowing us for some reason. Or permitting us to do so. So I do not know if you park up there either. I've been there a few times, but not enough to judge if we're allowed to park or not. So I've always been in and out of there. Yeah, So it sort of highlights the picture of what can happen in transport. This that you can have days that will be just go to a food bar and it'll just be absolute nightmare. And you have other weeks that everything goes more or less to plan, give or take. Obviously error, traffic, and the other factors. To be honest, the factors that happen now is out of control of the government. And as I say, I'm not going to discuss what I heard, what caused it. So that'll be wrong with me. All I'm going to say is that it's been a bit foobarred up. Yeah, this is one of the reasons that doesn't put me off becoming an own operator, but at the same time, if I was own operator, it's not a case of I would love to be home next weekend, I'm the boss, so I'll be home. Now, it's not always that simple. If you've got customers, jobs to be done, you've got to get done. Thing is, I like to work hard. That's sort of my work ethic, is that I've got to do the job, get the job done. I can stress over some aspects of it. Certainly when I'm trying to think, how am I going to do that? You're trying to move numbers about, see where you can cut, what you can do, how can you optimise the max, what route would be the fastest. And my biggest headache tomorrow, it's a Monday. Aside from getting parked tonight, which there is a chance being a Sunday, there is a reasonable chance we get in there. Dependent. It's dependent on the foreigners. What mode they're in today. Oh dear. This ain't looking good. This is either the 34 turn off or probably an accident. Because we're doing traffic behind me is max speed anyway, so it needs to has. Don't know if that's traffic pulling out, pulling in, it's hard to tell, probably pulling out. But I don't know if that's where the scene is or is it further down. So I had an accident the other day down here. That reminds me, it's quite a hilarious accident I saw earlier. Not funny really, but yeah, there's the Blues and Twos ahead. Yeah, I saw a pretty amusing accident earlier to a degree. I'm not saying accidents are funny, but there's a guy who came off onto the slipway to exit off. I didn't witness the accident itself, but I saw that first, so basically recovering at the time. And what must have happened, he must have come off the dual carriageway up this very short slip road. So yes, fair enough, he's probably misjudged the slip road and not very familiar with it and just came at it way too fast. And basically couldn't take the turn, so he went into the signpost. That's the only logical thing I can think may have happened. Unless something had stopped ahead of him and he had to emergency stop and evade it, because there's a few possibilities, but realistically that's probably what's happened. Looking at how the car had crashed into the barrier and all that. But who knows what, you see all sorts out on the road, and luckily it looked like everybody was alright, Wasn't a nasty smash by no means, but obviously guys, whoever's driving that is not going to have a good day. But never mind, I deduct off that. It is what it is. As I said earlier, this is out of my control. You can't forecast when you get stuck in traffic. You can semi-forecast some things like that, but the problem is you're going to get a lot of cars confused which way to go. You see cars going left and you see cars cutting right. either trying to get ahead or try and judge out which is the queue line, which is the lane if there's a shut lane. A lot of what ifs. Yes, to me, the flashing lights, but you can't tell what lane it is. Not at the moment, even from the truck. It's in this light level, you can't really see. Not that detail. Yeah, so you got an exciting day up ahead. Then downside of tomorrow, which is that's the only thing that really I do have to finish tomorrow as well. That's the other factor. But also I'm going up north tomorrow, which now is probably leading. I may go up north late on, well, really early on Tuesday morning. Might be the plan. Because then it gives me a bit of time to sort myself out, put washing in, do maybe a little bit of video editing, and then get cracking, or go to sleep, then get cracking up north. We'll see, we'll see. You never know, the plan may still change again. I might get up to here and they might finish me here. Because the dust may settle and... yeah, so I'll leave you at the Mo. If I don't speak, so actually, yeah, I'll do what outro when I get to Levi, or wherever I get to tonight. You know, once I got past all this nightmare. So over and out.